Hello there and welcome to the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, home to the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the great settings in sport, and man, this place is rocking today. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Buckeyes will kick it away to get this game going. Returner decides to fair catch this. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Quarterback drops back. Escapes the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the Canes line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll hand it off. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on fourth down.
Running it back, it's Day. And the returner is brought down. Offense operating from the pistol. And the single back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're 3rd down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. The quarterback making some changes at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. And that's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. And he's brought down immediately on that one. Kind of gutsy to try a return, but the coach may have preferred a fair catch. Out onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play. Pistol formation. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the Salt were able to bring him down quickly. Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Same tailback, another carry. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Now it's second down here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they bring him down. Blocker is not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Second down play coming up. They'll run it here. Breaks loose at the 45. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
The Buckeyes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Green 25. 691. Gators score.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the football. It's caught downfield. Brought down after the catch, but the game moves the ball to the 30.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardale Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
0-0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
Spider.
Testing the right side here. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Ready.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Ready.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Jackrabbit.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Gain 2. 3rd down coming up.
Ready.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And now the running back's got it again. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
I love this unconventional call by the offense coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
On the ready.
The Buckeyes looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal.
Set. Eat.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Ready.
Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here.
Ready.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the Miami offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They're going to run it. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Sticking with the running game. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he lobs it deep down the middle. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown for the U.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? It's a run to the left. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
On the set.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now.
Let's go.
Short connection to the tight end here. And that will pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 38. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Clear. Clear.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Boy, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Ready, ready.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Easy. Alert. Razor, razor. Double right. Ready, go.
Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Ready.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield.
Down. Lasso. Lasso.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Been a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Running back grabs it on the screen. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
On the ready.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Moves. Ready.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. We stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Ready, set.
1st and 10 play coming up.
Come on, set.
Quick pass. The catch is made. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry up.
Listen, listen.
Here's the option play. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime.
Ohio State.
So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. And this one is right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Looks like one more play here before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And it's incomplete. Tried for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Set to kick this one away.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
And they get the second half started with their running play. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Okay, ready?
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down.
Green 25.
Here's the handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Pitch play to the back. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards.
Got it.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Easy.
And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
On the
The
set.
Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10.
Pound 55 weak.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. That's a big play. Moves the ball down inside the 30. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout.
Ready up.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now.
Fire.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards.
Ready, ready.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. An inside give now from the shotgun. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Here's the second down play.
Jackrabbit. Flare. Flare.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. He's going to bring up a third down play.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. He made good on his first attempt. This one is from 40 yards away. And it's good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And Chris, oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. You could say not recently. They had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
Direct snap to the back. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Crucial third down play right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The Hurricanes will have to punt this one away. It's a low punt, won't travel very far. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
Ohio State Buckeyes will take over 1st and 10.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
See what the call is on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
And there's the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. Hard running there, breaking tackles. It's a big gain across midfield down inside the 35. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease in the back. Found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. It's an option look. Pitch to the back. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Ready up.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
Bring it. Can. Reload. Flip. Check.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Can they convert on 3rd down to keep this drive rolling?
Flat.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Ohio State 13, Miami 7.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down.
Clear. Under.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Drop for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now.
Hey, I really like the idea on 3rd down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down. Sometimes that can work out, but the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
And that is no good. So after the miss, it's still a 6-point lead.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Across the 45 now. Out of bounds after a nice gain. Finally, a positive play from this offense.
Man, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, you just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
First down here for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The Hurricanes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver just not quite on the same page there on that 3rd down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big 4th down stop.
Oh, so close to executing here on the 4th down play in the 4th quarter. You're only down a possession. Now you got to rely on your defense to come up with a stop and get your offense back on the field.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field.
29
There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Ready up.
He went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24.
Jackrabbit.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap.
Arrow. Gotcha.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Man, I love the route here by the receiver. Really sold these going vertical downfield. Ends up coming back to the football to pick up big yards.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Tackle is made at the 36. 2nd down coming up.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
In blue. In blue. Belly stutter.
They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time.
Well, here we go, Chris. One of the biggest plays of the game. 3rd down and long with the lead late in the game. Clock is running. I think this is the time you call one of your favorite plays on this 3rd down. At the same time, be very mindful. You cannot turn the football over.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up. 3rd and long.
Ready. Low.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense.
Arrow. Flip. Flip.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Ohio State.
On the ready.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now.
Come on, set.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Off, a crucial turnover. Going the other way, can they stop him? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
And they'll take
Boy, I
over
got to question the
1st and
play
10.
call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And they'll run the jet sweep trying to get to the edge. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Running a quarterback sneak here.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
Get set.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
What a job by this offense. They work the ball down the field into the end zone to tie this game up. And with under 2 minutes to go, they're an extra point away from taking a lead.
PAT gives them a 1-point lead here in the 4th. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession.
Black 24. Black 24.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. And it's intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. That's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
First and goal. A late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. And the offense just takes a knee here. Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who was going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw here, it really comes down to who's the better coach team, who's going to execute better, and just as importantly, not letting the moment get to your head. That's a nice win for this head coach and his team.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.